Good evening, I'm Samriddhi Casey and these are the headlines of the hour. Mothers and babies in rural region continue to face terrible fate despite millions spent by government to ensure maternal child health budget misused by those with access to power. Next session of Federal Parliament in a limbo as Prime Minister Oli doing legworks for ordinances instead, law formulation stalls. At least 2 people dead, multiple injured and 1,000 structures destroyed as wildfires rage in Los Angeles, more than 30,000 evacuated from their homes. And Tribhuvan Army takes over a lead on Bagmati province in the Joy Trophy Men's Elite Cup on the first day. Kushal Bhurtel scores a century as Police holds a strong position. Welcome back. On Monday this week, a 21-year-old woman from remote region in Bajang passed away during the labor due to lack of timely treatment. The heart-wrenching video has been making rounds on social media this week. However, the concerned province government and the federal government have both remained silent on the matter so far. The deceased woman Sabita Bohora from Bajang's Kedar Shurula municipality was being taken to hospital while on her labor. Her premature baby could not leave either. As Kantipur television approached the Ministry of Health and Population, the spokesperson highlighted on the lack of human resource and budget to expand access to health services.
संविधानमै मौलिक हकको रूपमा स्वास्थ्य लेखिसकेपछि र आधारभूत स्वास्थ्य सेवा निशुल्क र आकस्मिक स्वास्थ्य सेवाको पहुँच चाहिँ सबैमा स्थापित गरिनेछ भनेर लेखिसकेपछि त्यसको लागि सरकारले पहल गर्न प्रत्येक पालिकामा चाहिँ बेसिक हस्पिटल, आधारभूत अस्पताल र प्रत्येक वडामा चाहिँ आधारभूत स्वास्थ्य सेवा केन्द्र स्थापना गर्ने भन्ने कार्ययोजना अगाडि सारेको र साथसाथै त्यो मौलिक हक पूरा गर्नलाई जनशक्ति पनि लगभग स्वास्थ्य कर्मीहरू 1 लाख जति चाहिन्छ देशभरि भनेर स्वास्थ्य मन्त्रालयले भन्न थालेको, माग्न थालेको, अर्थ मन्त्रालयमा फाइल पठाउन थालेको पनि 1 दशक पुगिसक्यो। यी सबै कुराले गर्दा हामी सुत्केरी हुँदा अझ 2 जनाको ज्यानको कुरा भयो। अन्य बेलामा पनि कुनै पनि मानिसको जीवन मूल्यवान छ। त्यही भएर उले स्वास्थ्य संस्थामा पुग्न नपाएरै वा उपचार नपाएरै मृत्यु हुन्छ भनेपछि त्यहाँ स्वास्थ्य सेवाको पहुँच छैन भन्ने हो।
The Women Upliftment Program's Coordination Unit under the Ministry of Women, Children and Senior Citizens has been rescuing pregnant women from remote regions through helicopter and providing them necessary health services. The program has since the Nepalese year of 2075-76 rescued more than 700 women. However, that still failed to prove useful for Sabita Bohora. Sabita gave birth to her son prematurely. However, her excessive bleeding could not be stopped on the way as the nearest health center was 1 hour away from her village. Health professionals say her son could have passed away due to the cold. Although the government has been spending millions to ensure maternal child health, cases like these raise a serious question on the effectiveness. The government has been allocating budget to support the treatment of underprivileged and poor citizens every year. However, the funds are being misused by individuals with access to power, while the scenario has remained no different for the intended beneficiaries.
The government last year had allocated 2,500 billion rupees for the treatment of patients suffering from 8 diseases, including cancer, heart and kidney diseases, under the Medical Treatment of Deprived Citizens program. The amount was raised to 3 billion rupees for the ongoing fiscal year. The government has also provided a separate 70 million rupees to hospitals for treating patients from the marginalized community and the elderly citizens, that is distributed based on the medical condition of the patients.
8वटा करा रोग बाहेक अन्य विपन्न वर्गका लागि पनि नेपाल सरकारले विभिन्न अस्पताललाई बजेट विनियोजन गरेको छ। त्यो चाहिँ अस्पतालमै पैसा जान्छ। सोही अस्पतालबाट मार्गदर्शन अनुसार अस्पतालले बिरामीलाई सेवा दिँदै आउनु भएको छ। यसमा चाहिँ करिब ज्येष्ठ नागरिक, त्यसपछि सामाजिक सेवा इकाइ, एक द्वार संकट व्यवस्थापन केन्द्र जो चाहिँ लैंगिक हिंसा पीडित छ उहाँहरुको लागि सेवा दिनको लागि यो तीनटै गरेर विभिन्न अस्पतालमा नेपाल सरकारको करिब 60 देखि 70 करोडको हाराहारीमा बजेट चाहिँ विनियोजन भएको अवस्था छ। विभिन्नमा दिएको छ। यसको संख्या पनि फरक छ।
An assessment of the financial condition of patients is done and priority is given to the ones with limited resources. In many cases, however, influential people have been found using personal connections to use the funds to cover for their own treatment instead.
सेवा शुल्क तिर्न नचाहने सक्नेले पनि नतिर्ने खालको एउटा ट्रेन्ड पनि छ त्यो कुरा हामीले नकार्न सक्दैनौं दोस्रो भनेको विपन्न पहिचान गर्ने भनेर राज्यले हामीले जसलाई विश्वास गरेका छौं स्थानीय सरकार वडा अध्यक्ष हुनु अथवा गाउँपालिका अथवा नगरपालिकाको प्रमुख अथवा जो भए पनि प्रतिनिधिहरूले चाहिँ जो गए पनि उहाँहरूले सिफारिस लेख्दिहाल्नुहुन्छ किनभने उहाँहरूलाई त भोलि भोट चाहिन्छ त्यही भएर हामीले हेर्दाखेरि पनि सक्ने मान्छेले पनि त्यो सिफारिस लिएर आएको हामीले देखिरहेका छौं अब नसक्ने मान्छेले सिफारिस नपाएको पनि हामीले देखिरहेका छौं
राजनीतिक पहुँच नै सबैभन्दा धेरै किन हुन्छ भन्ने उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ कार्यकर्ताहरूलाई खुसी बनाउने एउटा प्रावधान जस्तो यो जो स्वास्थ्य मन्त्री भयो अथवा अन्य मन्त्री भयो भन्ने उसले त्यहाँ चाहिँ मेसुरहरूलाई फोन गर्ने हाकिमहरूलाई फोन गर्ने ल फ्री गरिदिनुस् छुट गरिदिनुस् मेरो मान्छे हो भन्ने यसले एक किसिमको पाउनेले पनि नपाउने अवस्था पनि सृजना गर्छ किनभने हाम्रो स्वास्थ्यको स्रोत भन्ने सीमित स्रोत हो त्यो सीमित स्रोतलाई हामीले अधिकतम प्रयोग गरेर सेवा दिइरहेको स्थिति हो
Bir Hospital provided treatment worth approximately 50 million rupees through Social Service Unit in the Nepali fiscal year 2080-81. Patan Hospital offered services worth 19.1 million rupees and Kantipur Hospital spent 7.1 million. Hospitals, however, have not divulged details of the funds used for the underprivileged. Most of them do not publicly disclose information on who used the funds allocated for the treatment of the marginalized community. As a result, the misuse of these funds by individuals with connections remains largely unmonitored. Experts call this a form of financial mismanagement and corruption.
And in this context, in our Public Voice segment today, we have asked in several provinces what should be done to stop influential people exploiting funds that have been allocated for the treatment of underprivileged individuals. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
विपन्न हो भन्ने आधार चाहिँ क्लियर आधार छुट्याइदिएर यो पहिचान बनाइदिने हो भने चाहिँ सरकारलाई पनि सजिलो र यो पैसाको दुरुपयोग पनि हुन पाउने थिएन
वडा छ नगरपालिका छ उहाँहरूले चाहिँ विपन्नको परिचय खोल्ने कागजातहरु बनाइदिनु पर्यो
वडाबाट चाहिँ यो निष्पक्ष रूपमा विपन्नलाई चाहिँ अगाडि बढाउनु पर्छ
सर्टेन क्राइटेरिया बनाएर हैन यो भन्दा बढी इन्कम हुनेवालालाई यो सुविधा नपाउने भन्ने कुराहरु गर्न सकियो भने सायद यसले न्यूनीकरण गर्छ
सर्वे गर्दा राम्रो हुन्छ घर घरमा ठाउँमा गाउँ भेलीमा गएर त्यसलाई गरिब वर्ग कति छ मिडियम वर्ग खाने कमानेहरु कति छ र हाई वर्ग लग्जरियस जिन्दगी जिनेहरु कति छ त्यसको लागि वर्गीकरण गर्नुपर्छ
दुखी र पीडित मान्छे पाएको भए अझ राम्रो हुन्थ्यो
हस्पिटलको व्यवस्थापन हुन्छ त्यो व्यवस्थापनको टिमलाई अलिकति दर हिसाबले निगरानी गरेर यो जुन चीजमा आएको रकमहरु हो त्यो ठाउँमा चाहिँ दिनुपर्छ
केन्द्र सरकारबाट नै पहल हुनुपर्छ यसको अनुगमन हुनुपर्छ
जसले पाउनु पर्ने व्यक्तिले नै त्यो सुविधा पाउने गरेर राज्यका निकायहरुलाई राज्यले नै परिचालन गरेर राज्यले यो चीजलाई व्यवस्थित गर्नुपर्छ
It is time now for a short break. We have more news coming up. Welcome back. The session of the Federal Parliament is in a limbo as ruling coalition partners CPN, UML and Nepali Congress have failed to reach a consensus on whether to introduce an ordinance related to political parties. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has seemed to be in the favor of the ordinance before convening the Parliament session. However, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba has remained against it, saying that the Parliament should form necessary laws. This lack of consensus has held the Parliament hostage.
4 months have passed since the budget session of the Parliament ended. The government, however, has not called for the winter session yet. Instead, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli is doing legworks for an ordinance on Political Parties Act with hopes of strengthening his own party, as the new laws would help smaller parties to split.
हाम्रा समितिहरूले भएका विधेयकहरू अन्तिम टुङ्गो नलगाएका कारणले नै हो। त्योभन्दा बाहेक अरू धेरै विशेषमा केही पनि छैन। तर अब केही विधेयकहरू टुङ्गो लागेका छन् र केही अन्तिम टुङ्गो लाग्ने अवस्थामा पुगेका छन्। त्यसकारणले अब केही दिनभित्रै संसद अधिवेशन आह्वान हुन्छ। नेकपा एमालेकै राजनीतिका कारणले या सरकारको अङ्कगणितको सुविधाका कारणले अध्यादेश चाहिँ आजको त्यस्तो आवश्यकता हो जो नभइकन हामी हाउसमा जानै सक्दैनौँ भन्ने परिस्थिति हो जस्तो मलाई लाग्दैन।
Nepali Congress, meanwhile, is hesitant at the possibility of UML emerging stronger in the parliament after the ordinance.
अहिले संसद सुरुवात हुँदैछ। संसद सुरुवात हुने मुखमा अहिले दल विभाजन जस्तो महत्त्वपूर्ण ऐनलाई हामीले चाहिँ अध्यादेशको रूपमा ल्याउनु त्यति उपयुक्त हुन्न। त्यसकारणले गर्दाखेरि दल विभाजन सम्बन्धी ऐन ल्याउन आवश्यक छ, किनभने अहिले भ्याकुमको अवस्था छ। पुरानो ऐन प्रतिस्थापन भइसकेको र नयाँ ऐन सरकारले फिर्ता लिइसकेको अवस्थामा यो दल विभाजन सम्बन्धी ऐन ल्याउनै पर्ने छ। तर के छ भने यो चाहिँ संसदबाटै पास गराएर ल्याउनु उचित हुन्छ भन्ने कांग्रेसको धारणा।
Parties in the opposition, CPN Maoist Center and Rashtra Swatantra Party RSP have been demanding the government call for the next session of the federal parliament. They say the government is hesitant in convening the session out of fear that the opposition will obstruct the sessions.
संसद सामना गर्नका निमित्त सामर्थ्य नराखेकै कारण नबोलाको त होला, किनभने यो सरकारले संसदलाई फेस गर्न सक्छु भन्ने सामर्थ्य राखेन नि। संसदलाई छलेर दल विभाजन गर्ने, दल फुटाउने, राजनीतिलाई नै अस्थिरता अन्योलतातिर धकेल्ने गरिकन चाहिँ उहाँहरू अध्यादेशका बारेमा छलफल गरिराख्नु भएको छ।
The delay in parliament session means delay in law formulation. A task force formed by the government to expedite works related to pending bills has meanwhile begun preparations to send 15 bills to the parliament. The other issue that's pressing on the government is the budget session, which will need to be called in mid-April, which means the winter session needs to be called sooner than later.
It is time for our segment Public Polls, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Polls.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you why has the dispute between Ministry of Energy and Nepal Electricity Authority (NEA) escalated. 24% voted for option A, power tussle. 67% voted for option B, interference on the part of the minister, and 9% voted for option C, dissident NEA. Here's today's question. What's your take on the government's dilly-dallying in the calling of the budget session of the federal parliament? Option A, apathy towards the parliament. Option B, planning to introduce ordinances. And option C, waiting for bills. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time for international update. Two people have died and several injured from the Eton fire near the city of Pasadena. More than 30,000 people evacuated their homes as a wildfire tore through the coastal area of Los Angeles in just a few hours, and a second blaze some 50 kilometers inland was rapidly spreading. Officials say that numerous buildings were destroyed and nearly 3,000 acres were burned in the upscale Pacific Palisades area between the beach towns of Santa Monica and Malibu. The area is home to many film and music stars. Highways were jammed with people fleeing the inferno as plumes of smoke and flames rose in the sky over Los Angeles on yesterday night. The fires has not been contained and Governor Gavin Newsom has declared a state of emergency. A fire official told that several people were injured in the Palisades fire, some with burns to faces and hands. One female firefighter had suffered a head injury. Hollywood actor James Woods said on X that he was able to evacuate his Pacific Palisades house, but added that he does not know at the moment if his home is still standing. The second blaze, dubbed the Eton fire, broke out some 50 kilometers inland in Atladena near Pasadena and increased in size to 1,000 acres from 200 acres in a few hours. Almost 100 residents from a nursing home in Pasadena were evacuated. Video showed elderly residents, many in wheelchairs and on gurneys, crowded onto a smoky and windswept parking lot as fire trucks and ambulances attended. Fire officials said a third blaze named the Hearst Fire had started in Slimar in San Fernando Valley northwest of Los Angeles, prompting evacuations of some nearby residents. Data from poweroutage.us showed more than 220,000 homes and businesses in Los Angeles were county without power.
Sports news.
The fourth match under Joy Trophy Men's Elite Cup Cricket between Tribhuvan Army Club and Bagmati Province has begun in Janakpur from today. Army finished the first inning collecting 276 runs in 60 overs, losing 5 wickets. Army is ahead by 152 runs. Opener Imran Sheikh contributed 72 runs for Army, scoring 11 fours. Thrithiraj Das contributed 44 runs. Pim made 32 runs while Bashir Ahmad remained undefeated in 53 runs. Captain Binod Bhandari went out without opening his account, while Bipin Acharya from Bagmati took 3 wickets and Sandeep Lamichhane 2. Bagmati also batted today itself, making 124 runs in 22 overs, losing 5 wickets. Ashutosh Kiraiya went out in 11 runs, Reet Gautam in 21 runs, Uttam Magar in 28, Ishan Pandey in 4 and Shubh Kansakar in 34. Nandan Yadav stayed in the crease, making 18 runs. The game will proceed from the same scoreline tomorrow. In another match under Joy Trophy Men's Elite Cup in Birganj today, Madhya Province made 129 runs in its first inning. Police made 174 runs, losing 3 wickets by the end of the day and has a lead of 45 runs. Mahesh Yadav played exceptionally well, scoring highest 59 runs in 102 balls. Neeraj Yadav contributed 51 runs, however, other players could not manage to stay for long in the pitch. Abhishek Tiwari made 17 runs, while none of the other players managed to score in double digits. They lost all the wickets in 42.4 overs. Gulshan Jha staged an exceptional bowling, claiming 5 wickets, giving away 40 runs in 13 overs. He had 4 maiden overs. Kushal Bhurtel took 2 wickets. Police performed well in its first inning. Kushal Bhurtel and Dilip Nath partnered for 96 runs. Dilip made personal 40 runs in 79 balls, while Kushal made 63 runs. Gulshan Jha made 20 runs for Police. Captain Arik Sheikh made 13 runs and Amrit Shrestha made 34 runs and stayed in the crease. Harishankar took 2 wickets for Madhesh, while Abhishek claimed 1 wicket each. That is all for the moment. Up next is news in Nepali. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.